going on, everybody out there? This is Popular Stranger, and we are back at you again today with another Madden 26 Ultimate Team video. In today's video, we're going to be breaking down the Campus Heroes promo, which is live right now. Go over everything that you need to know about it, including how to earn up to 2 free 86 overall players. So let's go ahead and jump right on into it. We're going to start with the Campus Heroes Welcome Pack, which took a little while to come through, and if you're new to Madden Ultimate Team, this is kind of typical. Every promo, we get a welcome pack for the most part. Within those welcome packs, they're going to contain base level players that can be upgraded, MUT tips with information, things like that. But sometimes they take a little while to get to your account. So this is a really important welcome pack for a couple different reasons. You need these helmet stickers to upgrade the welcome pack players. We'll show you the choices here in a moment. But in totality, you're going to need 7 of the helmet stickers. One of the 7 is right here in the welcome pack. That's actually good news, because that's going to lead to an 83 plus pack that you can earn in other options. Now, you do have to make a choice here between Manti Te'o and Jake Long. Jake Long's the better option, right? Because Manti Te'o is kind of trash, unfortunately. Both of them do not get all 32 team chems. And if you can get a free 86 overall left tackle, you should be set for a month or two at this position. Now, on the flip side, there was a left tackle for Rookie Premier. That's who I chose not only on my main account, but my no money spent account. I don't know what's going on with this thing on your screen, by the way, with this big bright light. But if you're already set at the left tackle position, then you might not want the Jake Long. In that case, you can go Manti Te'o. And just so you know, legends have already leaked for this upcoming weekend. The 2 set legends are going to be 86 overall Patrick Peterson and 86 overall Jason Peters, who is also going to be a left tackle. So if you want him for your theme team, because he's played for a lot of different squads, and you're going to use those spotlight tokens on him, just know that before you make this decision. But just in summary, Jake Long's the best option if you need a left tackle. If you don't, then just go Manti Te'o. So once you make that selection, go into the upgrade path of the player that you chose, and you can put that very first collectible in there that you got from the welcome pack to get him right up to an 81 overall, or I'm sorry, an 80 overall. I actually already have one more sticker because I played through a couple solo challenges already while waiting for the welcome pack to come out. But that's essentially how you're going to upgrade this card, and you can see what he looks like at a full 86. Not great. Like I said, the left tackle option is going to be better, but I don't need a left tackle, so that's why I went with Manti Te'o. Worst case scenario, he's middle linebacker 3 or 4 on the team. He'll see some special teams action. Next up, you want to head on over to your solo challenges. This is where you're going to find additional pack rewards and helmet stickers to upgrade the welcome pack player. So everything that you need to do to get that player fully upgraded is out right now. This is a 1-part promo. We are likely going to see some new LTDs and a couple other champions get added in probably on Monday, but there won't be additional solos or field pass objectives added. So again, everything that you need to do can be done today. If you play through all of the solos, in totality, you're going to get 3 more helmet stickers. That would bring you up to a total of 4 if you include the welcome pack, and that means you only need 3 more. At the very end, you have this choice of either an 83 plus BND Campus Hero player pack, 2 80 plus BND Campus Hero player packs, or a helmet sticker. Now, you need 7 of those stickers to fully upgrade the card. You're going to have to choose from this pack the helmet sticker. If you want to fully upgrade your player, you're going to get a very similar pack at the end of the field pass reward that gives you the same exact options. Out of those 2 packs, in one of the 2 that give you those 3 options, you have to take the helmet sticker once, because that's going to prevent you from getting to that total number of 7 if you take the 83 plus option on both of these. So for all of you that are visual learners, let me go over to the Campus Heroes Field Pass and show you that if you're feeling a little confused. If you get through all of the rewards within this Field Pass, you have 1 helmet sticker and 2 helmet stickers, right? So you got 3 in the solos, 2 in the field pass, that's 5, 1 in the welcome pack is 6. Again, you need 7 to fully upgrade that player, meaning at the end of the solo rewards or at the end of the field pass, where you have these options of taking either an 83 plus or a helmet sticker, one of these 2 packs, you have to take the helmet sticker. Now, I almost guarantee, and I don't know this for sure, it's just my assumption, that when we get some new cards on Monday, EA is going to throw another welcome pack out there, and it's going to contain another sticker. So if you want to hold off on making that final pack decision on both of these packs, if you get through your field pass and your solos before Monday, it might not be a bad strategy, because I hate the fact that we can't just get our player fully upgraded and get 2 83 plus packs between the field pass and the solo. So again, if you want to have a little patience here, I know that's asking a lot for the average MUT player, but that's what I'm going to do on my no money spent account. I'm not going to open up these packs until I'm 100% sure EA is not going to randomly throw out another helmet sticker for us. So everything leading up to the final reward within the field pass is going to be coin related. Again, stickers. You have a couple of these either or packs where you can take B&D options at a higher overall or a lesser overall, but more packs. I'll leave those choices up to you. Do make sure that you put whatever player you choose from the welcome pack in your lineup, because we do have statistical objectives which are going to lead to you getting XP in this field pass. Remember, just simply playing the game will not do that, and you do have to have 2 Campus Hero players in your lineup to knock out any of these objectives. And if you want to complete the field pass today, for the most part, you're going to have to get all of these objectives done. So knocking out your solos will give you XP, completing sets will. This is the one where I would not purposely do these. Try to get everything else done first, and then if you have to get sets done to complete the field pass, go for it, but a lot of times you don't, so I wouldn't do that in that situation. Again, statistical objectives. We also do have a college overtime house rules event, playing 10 games in either that or the offline version, which we'll go through both of those game modes in a moment here, will also get you additional XP. You can see I played and won a game there. And then the final objective is just simply winning 2 games, whether it's solo seasons, solo champs, college overtime, pretty much every game mode in the game, winning games with 2+ players in your lineup. Those are all of the things you're going to do to earn XP to get through this field pass. And just real quick, talking about field passes, the Season 1 field pass also did update today, and if you go over to your Season 1 program tab, you have scoring touchdowns, rushing touchdowns with 2+ Campus Heroes players in your lineup, an additional 163,000 XP. I don't know where everybody's at because people can buy levels. I personally had the game a week before early access, so I was able to get a couple levels ahead of everybody else, but I'm assuming that you might actually be able to fully max out this field pass now that all of these objectives were added in along with the stuff added yesterday. If not, next Wednesday you definitely should be able to. That's assuming you've been doing your dailies on a consistent basis, and that also means if you have the premium field pass, you're going to get that 87 overall upgrade token so you can max out any one of your Season 1 players or the pre-order Jalen Hurts. Now, let's talk about the brand new head-to-head and versus CPU events. These all go towards the Season 1 Events Pass. So it seems like it's set in stone now here that we're not getting any MUT Champs outside of the MUT Champs against the CPU. But the MUT Champs you're used to from last year, it doesn't look like it's returning. But in place of that, you know, you still got your head-to-head seasons, you got ranked, and you have events that are looking like they're going to be going on all the time. Like, they're going to coincide with all of the promos. So the longest drive week 1 and 2, they are gone. But in place of that, for an online game mode, we have college overtime. And if you take a look, these games are really quick, by the way. Don't be like my first opponent Legacy. If you score a touchdown after your opponent scored a touchdown, please just go for 2 and get the game over with. Don't kick the field goal and go to double overtime. Like, let's just get this all done. And that's kind of why he lost. I'm not throwing him under the bus, but maybe I am. But if you are able to go 9-0 in the college overtime event, you're going to get a little over 17,000 coins, 2 76+ packs, and 1 78+ pack. Those are the events player packs. Now remember, with these, they're now going to contain Campus Hero cards and preseason standout cards. We are getting the Game Time promo next week, and because this is a 1-week promo, Game Time promo cards will likely be in the Events Pass and Events Pass packs starting next Thursday. So if you want to hang on to these, because the Campus Hero promo, it's very underwhelming as far as the good cards in the promo. If you want to hang on to these packs and wait for until next Thursday, I think that's what I might do to an extent. It's not a terrible idea, but also going 9-0 gives you a Flawless Run pack. Now that Flawless Run pack is supposed to contain a token, and that token can be redeemed for a free 86 overall Malik Hooker or Calvin Ridley. Now, because I went 9-0 in the longest drive event last week, I actually hung on to that token, and it allowed me to redeem it for Calvin Ridley as soon as the promo went live. I actually did that and sold him for 600,000 coins. So if you go 9-0 in this event and you don't really care for Ridley or Malik Hooker, and we will show you those cards in a moment, not a terrible idea to hang on to that token until next week, because you're likely going to be able to redeem it for some type of game time promo related champion level card at an 86. So that's what I'm going to do. If I can go 9-0 in this event now, we have a token for next week, and we're kind of paying it forward throughout season 1. Now, I understand everybody's not going to go 9-0 every single time. If you don't, here are your rewards. If you go 6-0, you lose your 7th game, you get 17K in a 76 plus pack. You start over. There's no entry fee. Basically, I would be grinding this game mode over and over and over. College overtime games go really quickly. There's going to be some fluke that's going to cause you to lose, and I think that could make it tough to go 9-0 because it's such a quick game mode there. But this is one of the more fun house rule events that people like to play, and because the game experience is so quick, I feel like it's going to be a great opportunity for a lot of you to get unlimited packs. Now, how many you can get to is determined on how much you're going to be winning, but I will be in this game mode a lot, probably for the next week, since I'm kind of done with ranked already, and I hit Champion 1 earlier today. If you don't like playing online, number one, I would encourage you to give it a try on College Overtime. Again, games are really quick. If you lose, you forget about it and move on. But if you only want to play against the computer, you have this Class Master game mode, which I am not a fan of the rewards on this one at all. Number one, it's not College Overtime. It's a 2-quarter game, 3-minute quarters. You start in the third quarter 0-0. If you win the first 2 games, you get 2,000 coins. That takes you up to the next level. If you win 2 games in the sophomore year, you get a deep shot pack. And that also brings you up to junior year. If you win those 2 games, you get a Hail Mary pack and a deep shot pack. That brings you to senior year, where you're going to get a 76 plus events player pack. And if you win in those 2 games, you get to finally graduation, which gives you another 78. So you basically have to win 9 games in a row. You do get a good amount of packs there, but there's no good coin rewards, which I wish there was maybe, 20 to 30K that you could earn by doing that. And the fact that it's not College Overtime is kind of trash, right? Because I know a lot of you enjoy that game mode, but you might not want to play online. You're now losing that ability to do it in this versus CPU mode. With that being said, I'll probably at least go through one run of this to go 9-0 on my no money spent account, just to see what the reward packs give us. And just one other thing to point out, with the season 1 events and the events pass, every time you win a game in either the offline or the online event, you're getting XP. Every time you just fully complete a game, you're also getting XP, and this is also unlimited, and the XP goes towards this reward path where basically every other level you're getting an events pack, and in between that you're getting roughly about 6,000 coins. If you purchase the premium version of this, you get double the rewards. My strategy here, I haven't purchased the premium pass. I'm going to continue to try to grind this if I can get to like level 50 or 60, because I'm sure we're going to have a game time event next week that will continue along this process here. But if I can get to like level 40, 50, 60 right before season 1 closes, as of right now in 19 days, I will then go in and purchase the premium pass, and it should backdate all of the extra packs I was owed. So I want to see how far along I can get before I spend the $25. So now let's talk about the players and the sets and the packs. I think the players are probably the most underwhelming portion of this program, but I do want to start with the token pack, right? So if you do go 9-0 and get that token, this is where you would redeem it for either Calvin Ridley or Malik Hooker. You can only redeem it one time. I've already done it, so now if I were to go 9-0 again, I'd save that token for next week, or I could still trade it in for 3 82 plus season 1 event players or an 85 overall preseason standout champion. I'm not going to do any of that. I'm going to hang on to it, but those are your options. If you want any of the Campus Hero cards, the 86s specifically require 5 items to complete the set, 3 83 overall Campus Hero players, and then 2 additional 83 to 84 overall players from any promo. You put those 5 cards into the set. In return, you get a fantasy pack that gives you any of the champions with a chance at a holo variant. All it does is give you different card art on there. It doesn't give you extra abilities, any other type of upgraded attributes. So if you get it, I would sell it, because people are, for whatever reason, are going to pay more for a card that just has different card art compared to the normal one. There are lower overall upgrade sets and a bunch of lower overall cards. I broke a lot of these down in the video after the reveal earlier this morning, but if you missed it, we have two 87 overall LTDs. Again, they have different artwork there, so they're going to go for a little bit more, but Reggie Bush and Jadeveon Clowney, not super expensive, all things considered. I thought they'd be 3, 4, 5 mil early on. Hopefully these come down in price. We also have a bunch of champions. As far as the champions go, Shedeur Sanders is the big name, but the card is just simply very slow and a bit underwhelming there. Good throw power and accuracies, but we want more speed there. Talanoa Hufanga, to me, is the best out of all of the champions at dropping today. 6 foot tall, 85 speed, 86 zone, 80 man coverage. The problem is there's Xavier McKinney, Xavier Watts, 2 free strong safeties that a lot of people are using from season 1 and from the rookie premier carryover. As far as Kelvin Ridley and Malik Hooker go, here are the cards. Ridley 85 speed, Hooker 84 speed. The fact that I got 600K for this card is a huge W, because there's faster receivers out there, like the Team of the Week guy that came out yesterday, that I can now go out and buy, or just save the coin and wait for Legends this weekend or a future promo. Finally, that brings us to pack offers, which I'm also just not in love with. Number one, the cards to me, super underwhelming. Again, I know it's tough for you guys to hold on to stuff and not spend money in coin and training and all of that, but we have a better promo hopefully upcoming with a lot more content going forward, of course. I would not really open up any of this stuff. There's a $20 pack that gives you some lower overall Campus Hero cards with a slight chance of getting something higher, 16% chance at an 86 plus there. There's a step offer that, going through all 4 steps, is probably going to cost you about $100. You are going to guarantee yourself a champion, and the first step, which is $25, will give you some platinum cards, which you can turn into coin, so it's not terrible. But again, the cards that came out today to me are just not worth spending money on. There is a Campus Hero section. There's a lot of opportunity to earn free packs, not only from the content that came out today, but all of the other game modes in the game right now. If you earn enough of those free packs and quick sell the pack trash from them, you might be able to get up to an 890 training. If you do, 3 Campus Hero packs. I like that they're adding things like this into the game. We've had flash sales. I don't know if the Coin Frenzy pack is ever coming back. We have those token packs every spotlight drop for Legends and Team of the Week and Collector Series. So they are giving us good things to use that training on, rather than just the standard rerolls, which were not good last year or the year before. So I will stay far away from these, but you got some good options for training. And then outside of that, I mean, there's not really any additional packs that we need to talk about. And simply put, the cards are just not good enough to justify spending a ton of coin money or training on. So that is the promo. Go grind your solos and your field pass. You got a free 86 today if you want it from just doing that. And if you are able to go 9-0 in the head-to-head college overtime event, there's a second free 86 overall for you. Thank you guys for watching. My name is Popular Stranger. I'm out. Peace.